Alright, episode 15. We're going to be doing Premonition with Sandra Bullock. This is the widescreen edition. The blockbuster date, I think it says July 17th, 2007. Blockbuster date's July 17th, 2007, if you guys are curious. This is Premonition with Sandra Bullock. I thought this was a decent movie. Sad and a little bit, and I think around the middle, or maybe a little bit after the middle, or before the middle. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in freaking 6 years, but I remembered I did enjoy this movie. This is a TriStar, Hyde Park, and MGM movie. Honestly, thought this was a good movie. Actually, it was pretty dark. It was actually a pretty well made. It's a psychological thriller. I was gonna say something else by mistake, but no, it's actually a psychological thriller. I don't know how to pronounce psychological that well. You know, I'm not all that used to that word, so I had to use a translation here. While referring to the box, previewed $14.99. That's kind of expensive, but whatever, I guess. It's Blockbuster, you know. Maybe it was a new release at the time. Maybe it was back at Town 7 or Town 8 when they got that sticker. Anyways, I remembered I liked this movie. It's a pretty good movie. Last time I saw it. Basically, Sandra Bullock gets a little bit of spoiler, but let me find a signal. Just temporarily we'll use this. Guys, when I hold this up, that means spoiler over. Mute the computer if you want 0, 0, 0 spoilers. Okay. I'll put this up when I'm done spoiling. There is a scene of this movie where Sandra Bullock gets into a car accident, and then basically it's a pretty sad scene, you know. Sandra Bullock gets in a car accident. Obviously, that's not a bright situation. Kind honestly, this movie was actually, there's some pretty shocking scenes in this movie. You know, this movie is kind of dark in some moments, like that car accident scene was pretty dark. And then, yeah, I do feel bad for Sandra Bullock in this movie too. A lot of things happen. She went through a lot of stuff in this movie, and well, probably not really, but I'm talking about Sandra Bullock's character she plays in this movie. I thought this was a pretty dark movie in some scenes. Also, had pretty nice scenery too. I do believe this movie was pretty well made, actually. I thought Premonition was actually a decent movie. Definitely give it a watch if you haven't seen it. It's called Premonition. It's with Sandra Bullock. This was made in 2007. It came out in Town 7, I mean. I don't know when it was made. It was made, I guess, like Town 5, Town 6. Around there. Maybe even Town 4. No, I don't think Town 4. I think it's Town 5, Town 6. It looks more like Town 5, Town 6. More like Town 6, actually. Looks more like a Town 6 film. More than a 2005 or Town 4. But I don't know. IMDb, again, will tell you that. Tell you when. That's what IMDb is for, so you can look up stuff like that if you want to. If you're curious just on something like that. Anyways, this was a film that has some dark moments in it. It definitely has some dark moments in it. But it's still a good movie to watch. Still very fun. It's one of those action movies I definitely will watch again. I definitely will plan to watch this movie again. I also have the Australian and Turkish DVDs of this movie. And I will give this movie a B. A B. Not a plus, not a minus. A regular B for now. Maybe I'll change my mind later down the road. I'll give it an A minus or B minus or something. Whatever I choose. I haven't seen this movie in 6 years. That's why I'm just saying I'm just giving it a B temporarily. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's another movie to go check out, Premonition. So there's another one. Episode 15 is done. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for episode 16, which is coming up. Coming your way soon.